Bolo, Bolo, Bolo. Before we get started, are you guys trying to build your studio but don't have all the money right now? Well, if you're trying to do that, you might want to go ahead and click on my link in the description and head over to Zounds.com. Zounds has a whole bunch of stuff on the site, and they have a whole bunch of stuff on the site that does not require a credit or background check. Meaning, all you have to do is order it, they will ship it to you, and then you can just make monthly installments while you use your stuff. Now, it's not everything on the site, but it is a whole bunch of stuff on the site that you guys can get right now by clicking my link in the description and heading over to Zounds.com. So why wait? Go ahead and get you some gear today. Yo, did you know Analog Cases made a stand that can fit the Hydra Synth, the MPC Key 37, and the MPC X Special Edition, and the MPC X too? They're the same size. Yeah, Analog Cases has just added a new stand to their already popular XTS stands. This stand is called the XL stand, and this thing is dope. This is a professional stand that is made for professional users. And this thing will protect your gear because it is made from 100% solid steel. And even if you put a mid-size keyboard or your MPC X or your MPC X Special Edition, this thing hugs those machines just like a glove. These stands are adjustable, so they're not one size fits all. If you want to make them smaller, you can. If you want to make them wider, you can do that as well. And these stands have ample clearance for all your cords and cables as well. So if you're looking for a really dope stand for your mid-size keyboards and for your MPC X or MPC X Special Edition, go ahead and click my link in the description and head over to Analog Cases and get you the new XL stand today.
Yo, what is good? What is good? We are on here late night on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? I had to come down here real quick. All of the ladies are upstairs having a good time. That includes the babies. My girl, her cousin, and her baby, and our baby, they all upstairs having a grand old time upstairs. And I'm the only male in the house. So I could have went to the club. I probably could have pulled up on Sunny Digital Night with Buddha. They on live right now. So if you want to catch that, they're on live right now. You know, one thing about me, I don't hate. So, you know, they're on Twitch right now. And Buddha blessed this beat. He's in there with Sunny. I'm going to do one of his lives as well real soon. Just got to get a good date and everything. But yeah. I decided to come downstairs and come on live and make a beat because it's too much women activity going on upstairs. But they did cook tacos. They did cook some tacos, so that worked out really well. But what's good, everybody? Thanks for all the people that came on here late night. It's good to see all of y'all on here. Shout out to all of the new members. Shout out to all of the new subscribers. Thank you guys so much. If you are watching this right now, please go ahead and hit that like button for me so we can just get this, out to a few more people if possible. I'm trying not to stay on here too long because I have to get up in the morning. We got football practice in the morning for the kids, so I got to get up early and be out in the sun for 2 hours and see if I can get my offense and defensive line ready for our scrimmage for next week. But if you can, go ahead and hit that like button. For everybody that's on here right now, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you do want to go ahead and donate to the chat, you can go ahead and do that. That'll be really cool. That'll help out a little bit. Or you can donate to my Cash App or PayPal. Somebody told me I need to have the little banner at the bottom of the screen right there where you can, it just keeps like going where you see all that. I'm not really into that. But if you guys do want to go ahead and donate, please go ahead and donate. And if you guys want to be a member, you can go ahead and be a member as well. Membership is only like $4 a month for the lowest tier, and I think $6 a month for the highest tier. It just helps out. I really don't have too much stuff with the members. I might have some members only chats, and I do some giveaways as well. So yeah, that'll be dope. I'm actually going to try to do a giveaway with what you see back here in the back right there. That is actually an Arteria MIDI controller. So I'm gonna try to talk to Arteria to send one over, or just directly send one over to you, for our members. I try to give some giveaways. I've gave away a lot of MIDI controllers and stuff like that. I think the next thing I'm gonna try to give away is like some SD cards, especially for my MPC users. So I'm gonna try to do that as well. So, just try to have a good time with the members for everybody who's supporting. So if you want to become a member, please go ahead and hit the link and become a member, or just go to the main page and then go to where you can sign up to be a member, and that will help out as well. So, it helps out either way. But today, is a pretty cool day. A lot of stuff going on musically. I actually had a video on my other channel, my Bolo MP3 channel, talking about putting your music out, and it's been doing pretty good right now. And I want to talk to everybody about that as well. Like, one thing I do want to say before we get started is, if you got beats, if you got songs, go ahead, get you a DistroKid account. Get you a DistroKid account. And you can use my link in the video description and get your DistroKid account, save you 7%. And that way you can go ahead and put out your work, because right now anything sitting on your computer right now is not doing any good. You know what I'm saying? It's not doing any good. So you need to go ahead and put your work out. It will greatly help you by doing that, because number one, you won't necessarily just fall in love with any one of your records and stuff like that, and you just be holding it and holding it and holding it. Like, put your records out. I understand you're trying to get the perfect mix. I understand you're trying to get the perfect sound, the perfect song, but regardless of what you do, somebody's not going to like it. Okay? So make sure you go ahead and try to get your music out. Right now, we're living in a time where anybody can put their music out on all the major platforms. This was unheard of 15 years ago. So we have all the services right now. We have all this right now. We can put your music out, and some of you guys are still not doing it. We have YouTube. We have TikTok. We have IG. We have Facebook. We have all these places where you can put your music out, and right now you can actually do it. So don't worry about all the specifics. Just put your music out, because one thing I did notice is a lot of people record. They always record. They're always making stuff, but they never put it out for the masses to actually hear. And right now, it's a thing right now where you just got a lot of stuff just sitting inside your computer. And some people say, oh, I only made like $8. That's $8 more than it's sitting in your computer. So go ahead and put your music out. Mr. M, have you found any SD card that loads up the NI plugins quickly? Yes. You want to get, where's, I just went a blank. Oh my God. What's the SD card I just got? I got the ScanDisk card. I got the 512 ScanDisk. And then NI just did an update. They just did an update not too long ago. It's a public update where they fixed that whole SD card situation. So, yeah, they just get like a reputable company, like a PNY or a ScanDisk or something like that. Get something that you see that's a reputable company, not these other companies that make this stuff. And to be honest with you, I'll be totally honest with you. The Micro Center cards don't do it, but the Amazon Basic SD cards are not bad. Okay. And the Amazon Basic USB cards are not bad from what I hear. Okay. Well, I don't know about the SD cards. I got an Amazon Basics USB thing, works solid. I haven't had any problems with it. I use it with my MPC Key 61 thing is solid, I still got it. But for my SD cards, I always use like ScanDisk, and I try to use like the highest read and write speeds on it. Okay, but you can get the 256 for like $30 or something like that. Works just fine. The Big X Gaming, yeah, you have to pay DistroKid to promote it and sell it. So if none of you is buying, you're paying them for nothing. First of all, let me be honest with you. I've never paid for any service to promote my music. Like DistroKid, TuneCore, none of that stuff. I've never paid those aggregates that. The places that I did pay was Facebook and YouTube. So for people to, at the end of the day, you're going to have to spend money somewhere, and it's a gamble. Doing music is a gamble. And that's what some people fail to realize is it's a gamble. Okay? You're going to have to spend some money somewhere. Like right now, just to upload your songs on there, you're spending money because you have to pay for the internet. So at some point, you're gonna have to pay for something. Right now, you're paying for internet, you're watching YouTube, you're doing all this stuff, and right now you're not even getting paid for it. So of course, you're gonna have to pay for certain things, but I don't use the DistroKid, like the paid services like that. What I do is I try to organically get my songs to a certain point, and if they don't do that, what I do is I will use the tools in every single piece of online social media that there is. Try it out. Go to Facebook and use their stuff. Go to YouTube and use their stuff to promote your videos on there. It has worked. Like for me to get my channel where it's at right now, I needed a boost. And I think in 2016 or 2017, I paid $25 for a video. I paid $25 for a video, and that video changed my whole trajectory on YouTube. Like it helped me out tremendously, and it got me going to where now my YouTube really started making some money back then. So at the end of the day, you need to put your money somewhere. Okay? Just put your money somewhere. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, try to tweak it and try to get it to where it needs to be. Go to ChatGPT, try to find out something that way. The thing is, a lot of people are saying, well, if we got to permit, we got to put our money somewhere. We got to do this. We got to do that. Yes, you do. But it's better than paying what we used to have to pay, like $500, $600, $700 for people to run around the city and promote your music. You know what I'm saying? Now you can just pay whatever you want. You can pay $10 a day. You can pay $1 a day. You can pay $20 a day. You can do all of that to promote your music. But this is the thing. Your music has to be somewhat good. You can't fool the audience. Your music has to be somewhat good. And then you can kind of work from there. But right now, there's no more middlemen. You don't need street teams. You don't need all this stuff. You don't even need DJs. You don't need radio. You don't need none of that stuff. You can go ahead and just make some music and put it out and promote it. And you can put $5 a day on it. You can put $25 a week on it. You can put $100 a week. You put $1,000 a week. The more money you put into it, the more they're going to show it to people, and the more people are going to click on it. So at the end of the day, you can really make money doing this, okay? And you can probably see a return on your investment. It just is what it is. So I say, try it out. It's not gonna hurt to try that. It's not gonna hurt to spend $40 or $50 on a song, your song. This is your music. There's nothing wrong with that. Ooh, that Jack. Ooh, that Jack. What you say, Brother Paul? You tried Suno for the first time? It's a bit scary. Big X Gaming. Yeah, I'm not a fan of buying fans. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. if you're not a fan of that, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not buying fans. Let me understand. Let me break this down for you, and we're gonna make a beat real quick. You cannot buy fans. You cannot give somebody $30 and say, love me as an artist. You can't do it. But you can buy real estate. You got to look at music as real estate right now. Right now, you can pay to get your song in front of people's faces. That's the main thing, and that's the real estate. You got to pay for the real estate of the internet. You got to pay to get your records in front of people's faces. When you do that, they have an option to either listen to you more or say, I don't like it. So it's not buying fans. Okay? It's not buying fans. Oh, you mean like the fake subscribers, like the bot accounts? Yeah, that stuff, listen, that stuff never works. People who do stuff like that never works because if you notice, you have a whole bunch of people out here who have these fake accounts and all that stuff like that, but can't sell 10 show tickets. Like I have the confidence right now, if I was going to a major city right now and I just really promoted it, I could sell at least 10 tickets with what I do on YouTube. At least 10. I would say at least 20. I'm not going to say 100. I'm not going to say 1,000, but I can sell at least 20 tickets from the work that I do right here on YouTube. But I didn't fake this. I built it up. I tried different things, and then I found a core audience. And so once I found the core audience, I know what my core audience likes. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what you want to do is you want to put your music in front of people's faces. And this is what a lot of people don't understand too is there is so many accounts on Spotify that they have to clear out because so many people have put songs on there and they don't even have one view, one stream on that song. You know what I'm saying? One stream. That's a problem. That means the person who even uploaded it didn't even listen to their own songs. But I guarantee you if they were to put like $25 on YouTube or something like that and got, and bought the real estate, somebody would have heard it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, put your music out. Try it out. Just try it out. Don't be scared to go ahead and go to places like DistroKid or TuneCore or whatever, and try that stuff out. I do a lot of stuff with DistroKid, so, I would say click my link. But try it out. Put out a beat CD and put some money behind it. Instead of going out and buying some blunts or buying some liquor at the club, go ahead and spend that club money and promote your stuff for 1 week. Don't go to the club. Don't buy those 10 packs of cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Get clean for a week and use that money to support your music career. Don't buy that bottle of Hennessy. Use that towards your music career. But if you find a young lady or, if some of you young ladies are watching, you not have a nice young man, make sure you go ahead and strap up. Okay? It's getting crazy out here. It's getting crazy. But a lot of people say, I don't want to spend money, but you spend money on everything else. You spend money on candy. You go to Walmart right now just to get the extra size of Reese's peanut butter cups. To get the 4 peanut butter cups costs $2.25 now. You go to the grocery store and you go in there 4 times out the month, you don't spend $10 on candy. Didn't even notice it. Gas. Going to places where you don't need to go. Spending money on shoes and all that stuff like that. Like, you can be fresh. You can be fresh and still not spend all that money. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all good. Like, spend your money wisely. It's not about how much money you make. It's how you spend it. You know what I'm saying? You pay $8 for them Nourish clusters. I would have paid those 8 too. Those Nourish clusters are actually pretty doggone good. I got some for my kids. And those Nourish clusters were actually pretty doggone good. Very, very impressed with the Nourish clusters. They were a little soft, though. I thought they were going to be hard, but it was like a little softer, little gooey ones in the middle. Oh, man. Yeah. Those Nourish clusters will make you go back and get some more. I ain't going to lie. I got to stay off those. If y'all have noticed, I've actually lost a lot of weight. I lost 15 pounds. I'm going back to my college and football diet. I'm one of the ones that lose 40 pounds and then gain it back in 2 weeks. I'm just one of them people. Oh, the freezer. Ooh, I didn't think about that, Niles. I did not think about that. Yes. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what's going on real quick. If you guys got any questions, anything, please ask me. I'll try to get to it. I'm gonna get to my members first, but if you guys got any questions, go ahead and ask. And if you guys are watching this right now live, please go ahead and hit that like button for me. Please go ahead and hit that like button for me. If you cannot donate to the chat, if you do not want to be a member, just go ahead and hit the like button. It only takes 2 seconds out your day. Okay. Bolo, did you check out that new SSL console, the Oracle? I've seen it. I was going to go to a studio that has one here, but I didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? Zeke on the beat, I hear you. Dr. Indy, I definitely hear you as well. Yeah, and actually, that Friday and I'm Broke record, the video is actually on YouTube. I only put $75. I promoted that video for $75, and I have like over 100,000, 200,000 views on that. And collectively, with all of the streaming platforms, I've hit over 1 million streams with that song. And then I got publishing because now they're actually playing that song on the radio, and they play it on Ricky Smiley's morning show. He's been playing on his morning show, so a few other stations picked the song up. And just a little nugget for you guys. There's actually cuss words in the song, but they don't notice that there's cuss words. They don't notice any cuss words. Like, I literally heard the song on the radio, and it actually, the cuss words are in it, in the ad-libs, but you can't really notice it. It's like it's Friday, and I'm broke, and in the ad-lib said broke as fuck. But the way I say it, it don't sound like it's saying broke as fuck, but it's just like broke as fuck. But yeah, it's actually like... It's actually cuss words in it. But yeah, that song got over 1 million streams on it, and I did everything by myself. It's actually just a joke. But with TikTok and all that stuff, I get paid from all that stuff. So I made a nice little grip of money, and the guy who was featured on it, he made a nice little grip of money on it as well. So yeah, I tried it and I put it out. I just wanted to see how hard it was to be an artist. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Brother Paul, for the donation, man. Appreciate you, man. How that baby doing, man? Mine's upstairs with her cousin sleep right now, and the girl's up there drinking on wine. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Paul is one of the dopest producers, man, because he can produce everything. So y'all make sure y'all make sure y'all check out Brother Paul Smith, man. I'm gonna make it out there to you one day too, Paul. I'll make it out there to you one day. I got to go out there and see the scenery. I just want to go out there and just be amongst the scenery out there. That's it. That's it. And just get a little bit of alcohol. That's it. I don't want much. I don't want much. All right, so we're on Studio One today. Let's go ahead and get over here to Studio One. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Zeke on the beat. How do I get a song on the radio? You got to pay a radio promoter. It's all about paying for real estate. And to get a song urban nationally, it's around $80,000. To get a local song, it's around about $17,000 to $25,000 just to get it started. And to get it like nationwide on everything, you're looking at around about a $250,000 to about a $300,000-$400,000 budget on the low end. So these record companies spend a lot of money, but you usually get your investment back if the song is like a big record. But my song was big enough on the internet, and they just started putting it on the radio. Like, I got a few hundred spins, and they pay out pretty good. They pay out pretty good. And I'm trying to get it on the next Friday soundtrack. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. We're gonna see what's happening. I don't know, man. I'm trying. I talked to one of my guys who actually does that, who actually puts stuff in movies and TVs. I talked to him. He said he's going to try to work some things out. I've been calling some of my OG partners out there on the West Coast, and we're going to see what we can do, man. I don't know. They're looking for a bigger record to start it out with, but like I told them, I was like, hey, you ain't got to pay me nothing up front. Just give me the residuals, and I'm fine. So, I don't know. We're going to try. We're going to try. Zeke on the beat, yes. I used to be on Twitch a lot, but I just like YouTube better. It's a lot easier, but I'm going to start doing Twitch and YouTube at the same time. What about XM radio? Is it hard there? Not really that hard. You still got to go through a radio consultant, but it's a little bit cheaper. But it takes a longer process. I actually have an artist that I work with. Her name is Nana Goins. If you go to XM, what's it, channel 46, The Heat, I think. She's on there. You could most likely hear a couple times, maybe tomorrow. Her name is Nana Goins. She actually works out of my studio. One of the writers that work with me, she's her manager. And she actually did like the rising up and coming stars with Sirius XM satellite radio. And her song is actually on rotation on Sirius satellite. And it's actually going to pick up some more steam as well. But it takes a little bit of time. You got to put some money into it. But if you get a good consultant, they can get everything on there. So that's how it works. Yeah. All right. So we're in Studio One right now. Hope you guys can see everything pretty cool. Hope it's showing up really good because I'm actually using a different software. I'm actually instead of using OBS, I'm using Streamlabs. Ever since I updated, OBS has been tripping. So we're just doing a lot of stuff in Streamlabs. So I hope it looks good enough for you because on my end it looks a little crazy, but hope it looks good. So yeah. A lot of you guys know that I actually got the Arteria Astrolab. This thing is incredible. I'm not going to get rid of this. I don't think anytime soon. This Astrolab is staying. It has all of the same sounds from Arteria, and it's now in a standalone. It's back here in the back here. You guys can see. I think I got it hooked up. This is from the Astrolab right here. That's a piano out of it. Sounds really good, man. Like the Astrolab sounds really, really good. The only thing about it is it doesn't have multiple MIDI tracks. I wish it had like at least 8 or 4 or something where I can do multiple MIDI tracks at one time. But you can do one sound at a time. But this thing is incredible. Okay, like let me go to the lead real quick. Like it sounds good already, man. But all the sounds and stuff that are in here is it's dope. So like you can go to your leads, and you can just like really just go through here and just have fun. And I like how easy it is to add like multiple effects and everything in there. And what I do is a lot of times when I work with my MPC, I just record this stuff in here straight live, audio, no MIDI, no nothing. I just go straight in there. You know what I'm saying? Matt, thank you so much for your donation, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I try to give the best insight as possible, and I try to be as real as possible, man. For real. Bolo, man, is there another way to record into the MPC from the Juno X? My audio records low. I don't understand that. Is it recording low? And you got the 3.0 update and everything in there too? I don't know. What I usually do is if I'm using my older MPC, I use the MSB and LSB stuff, and my sound comes in good. You got to tell me which MPC you're using too. You know what I'm saying? You guys got to see which one. But I use that. But a lot of times I just use the MIDI tracks that are on there on the Juno X. Like I use the MIDI tracks, and I use the what's it called? We can go into all the other banks or whatever on there. I use that. But which MPC are you using? But this thing right here, ooh. And I like this because all of like the effects and everything are right here in front of your face. So if I want to turn this up, and I can just like turn this up. Like it's that's crazy. Like crazy. This thing has, it's a digital sense, but it has all the best sounds in it, man. Like I love the Arteria sounds. I love the Arteria like plugins. Like their effects plugins are actually very dope. Like it's crazy. Crazy. Oh, okay. I don't know why it's coming in so low like that. I gotta check into it. You got the MPCX, you got everything upgrading and everything. So I don't know why it's coming in there low like that. But a lot of times I just use the looper. But if I'm using 3.0, I just go to an audio track, and if I have the MIDI turned on, like if I have it recorded in MIDI, I'll create an extra audio track, and then what I'll do is I'll put the inputs to whatever the keyboard is hooked into, and I just press record and play start, and it records it in there. So I'll check into it and see what's going on. I'll check in to see what's going on, and I'll see why it's recording low. I have to pull out my MPCX and figure that out. But yeah, that's the Arteria, man. This Astrolab is dope. I hope they do it the way we can, we can add multiple MIDI channels. But I'm gonna do another video for that as well. I'm gonna do like a full video on the Astrolab. But this thing is very dope, as you guys can hear. I'm not a left-hand player like that, but that thing sounds really, really, really good. Like really good. All right, so what do we got going on right now? I'm a good salesman. I just try to just tell you guys what I'm using. You know what I'm saying? I just try to just let you go, let you know what's going on. Cause a lot of this stuff I got keyboards all over the place. So I'm not just, selling y'all something I ain't got it. I got it too. All right, so let's go ahead and let's go to. I'm just gonna try to do something really cool. I'm gonna go to right here to the Yangtze right here. I think I already got something in here. See, that's the difference. Like you hear this? This is the plug-in. Sounds good, but then you listen to the hardware. It just has that bite to it. It just has that bite to it. This sounds good, but it doesn't have that. I know it's two different sounds, but it just has that bite to it, and that's why I like using like hardware. You know what I'm saying? It just automatically just has it good. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds really good. Yeah, very less very very low latency standalone. Yeah, virtually none. But let me see what I can find in here. Find something that's dope. I actually like that. I'm gonna keep that right there. I'm gonna add that in there real quick. Do it probably like at 140 BPM. And a lot of these beats I'm gonna make tonight is gonna be really quick. Let's make something really quick. So let's go ahead and turn on the metronome, the count in. Let's record this. And just record that in real quick, and then we're just gonna duplicate that. And then from there, we can take that and just work with that. Let's go to augmented voices. Let's add something in here with that. The Apollo solo still worth it? I don't know about that one. I gotta turn on that loop. Actually, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that first sound out because I don't like how that. There we go. I'm gonna do that right there. Yeah, that's a lot better. Get another analog voice in here. Let's go right here. Yeah, I'll put that in there. If I don't make beats fast, I cannot do it. What the hell just happened? Oh, snap. Uh-oh. What the hell just happened? We gotta go in here and fix that. That ain't right. Like, it's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. That was crazy. That was crazy. Never had that problem, but I think it's from the me recording in live right there. I think it's because the whole live setup is pulling so much power. That's cool right there. I can work with that. Let's go ahead and add my new drum kit in here. Let's go ahead and add some hi-hats real quick. And the only reason why I haven't released this is because the hi-hats are actually kind of loud. And I think I might have overdid it with the hi-hats. See, they're very loud. And it's like, instead of it sounding like a hi, it sounds like it's hitting the ceiling. I still might put it out like this, but the hi-hats are pretty loud on here. So I might, that's kind of like the only hold up. And I guess got to fix that. And I got to get that straightened out. Hi-hats are very loud. It's almost like they're like a little distorted or whatever. But it's all good. Let's go ahead and just draw these out. Let's do this at a 1/8. Where we at? That's why I like Studio One. You can just do so much stuff with it so fast. Let's take some of these and just kind of just randomly, kind of go through these and just, randomly make these kind of low, high. That's cool. I can take those right there. I can duplicate that. I hear you, Ayo Sean. Actually, I'm gonna use just a regular snare. I love that one right there. Let's go ahead and use that right there. Yeah, I like that one. Jay Leno. I like that one. Uh-oh. One of these snares is off. Put that in there. Astrolab over the Phantom to pair with the MPC-1. Astrolab has the Arteria sounds built in it, but the Phantom pairs way better than the Astrolab because you have up to 16 MIDI tracks. The Astrolab has one, so you got to record all the audio in. But man, the Astrolab sounds are just incredible. Yeah. Yeah, I had to pull that thing back, so now when I'm recording in MIDI, it's like pulling everything in like late or actually early. So actually, I'll move this up a little bit. Should have been a 1/16. Yeah, get that right there. Yeah, this drum kit is coming out actually next week. I'm gonna use that one. Take this one right here, and what we're gonna do right here, we're gonna put this at a 1/16, and we're gonna erase that, and we're gonna put this at a 1/16. Oops, actually at a 1/32. I want to take this last one, and I want to take this right here, and then it's just simple. You gotta do too much. Don't take much. And then what I like to do too Where my other drum kits at? Go right here. Get some one shots. What we got? Like a nice little plug. Let's see what I can find. Try that. Just use a one shot. On a one shot. One thing about these one shot, save on so much power, and they sound good. And it sounds loud right now, but I'm actually gonna turn it down. Add some effects to it. So what I want to do on here is I'm gonna add the Comeback Kid on here. Love the Comeback Kid by Baby Otto. Man, I would like to. It would be dope if I had it hooked up. I could record. I should. You know what? I think I got it where I can record in here. Hold on now. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Let me see. See if I got the inputs in here. I don't think I had the inputs right. Dang it. Hold on. Yeah, I do got them in here. Okay. So I can use I can use these sounds too. I can use the Astrolab. might add that in there. So let me go ahead and let me duplicate that real quick. And then I'll just add that in there real quick. Yeah. Add some live sounds in here. I can use that right there. I think I'll be straight. Let's go ahead and just chop it right there and see how it is. That sounds good. That's the texture I was looking for right there. Yeah, I like that. I like that. See, the VST sound good, but just even though that is low, that texture just sounds really good. That texture brought it out. Yeah, I like that. Merge those. Add that in there too. Yeah, I'll keep that in there real quick. And just take that and we'll pull that right there and just pull this down to another track. Kind of like how I record audio a little bit. So we'll just keep that. Now with that right there, I would go ahead and I would actually add a little bit of the where's my Pro Q? Hold on. I'm tripping. Look at my fab filter. I need my Pro Q4 in here. Yo. Yeah, I use my Pro Q. Yeah, I usually have to use a 3. I don't know why my other Pro Q is not in here. That's a problem. But I'm gonna take these, and they don't have to be so defined. That just sounds good. It just sounds so much better when you run it through those 1/4-inch cables. Yeah, that sounds good right there. I don't need that in there. Yeah, well, now we're good. What I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna add this SPL EQ on there as well. But since I already EQ'd the other stuff out of there, I'm just gonna use this just for like to give it like a little stereo width on here. Just try to add a little more stereo on here. So I'm gonna take that. I love this board. That's all I need. That's all I need. Just something, just to add some stuff in and do what I do. You know, that's it. I don't want to be like nobody else. I want to do what I do. Some people gonna like it. Some people don't. And that's just how it is. So I'm gonna leave that right there, and I'm gonna duplicate that. Actually, let me put a little bass right there. I like this. I like this way of recording. Just commit, man. Just committing to the sounds and just leaving it in here. Just commit. That's all you got to do is just don't be scared to commit. And let's go ahead and take that out and let's add this right here. Snap. I need to, yeah. Little forced legato. I need to do all of them, though. Why is it not doing all of them? There we go. I need legato. Let's go ahead. Boom. See, it didn't do all of them. I need to do on all of them. That's what I need. Well, that's there. Okay, that's good. No, that's not good. Snap. I don't need all that. I just need to do my forced legato. But I'm getting, oh God, Jesus. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and length. Let's do that. And then what I'll do is I'll copy these over because it's going to take me too much to do it. I don't know why I can't do the whole thing. There we go. So that's good. Take that out. Take that one out. Take that one out. Take that one out. Let's see how they sound now. Yeah. was me. That was me, y'all. But let me save this. Call this Bolo. Nah, it wasn't me. Hard AFFF. And you know what? I call it Nightcap. How about that? Yeah, we'll rename that. We'll call it. I always put live. We'll call it Nightcap. Shout out to Shannon Sharp and Sterling Sharp getting in the Hall of Fame today. I'm using my new 2025 drum kit. The hi-hats might be a little loud, but they still sound good. But I'm using my 2025 kit. It's not out yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and release it next week. Even though I'm not too happy with it with the hi-hats, but it's all good. I'm still gonna release it. and put a tag in there real quick. Put like a really quick tag. Put that comeback kid on that thing like that there. On that thing like that there. Put that comeback kid on there. Mm-hmm. Baby audio.
Bolo, Bolo, Bolo.
What up, Momentum? Thank you. Thank you, Momentum. Sounds good. Let's go to another one. Ain't gonna add too much more to that. What was this called? Nightcap. Okay. 320. Yeah, everything's good. Boom. Done. What y'all think about that? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. How much you want for that one, cuz? I don't know. I haven't like sold like a track to like an independent artist in a long time, so I don't know. Thank you, Bishop Pretty Bridge. One. Jay Leno, thank you, man. Thank you. Means a lot. Means a lot. Oh man, I just do what makes me happy, man. Thank you. Thank you, hold my beer. All right, so yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and let's do a new one. Let's close all. Let's go ahead and do a new one. Yeah. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm actually probably gonna get most of the sounds out of the keyboard right here. I just like how these sound. I just like how they sound. They just sound really good. Yeah, I think I might do that. Let's go ahead and do another one at let's do like 130. Let's do like a crazy number like 137. See what we got. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Let me go ahead and stereo. I got it coming in from Beat Machine, I think. Thought I did. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. I like it. Just something simple. I'll take that right there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to take that right there. Duplicate that. Yeah, I'll take that. You know the sound. I like it. Yeah. 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 Add some more sounds. Astrolab is crazy. And yes, you can quantize these sounds in here. So that's like a cool thing where you can quantize and stuff. And then just kind of get it exactly how you kind of want it. But I'm actually going to just play that over because I wanted to kind of hit a certain way. There we go. There we go. And I like how it's not like right on the beat, like it has like its own little space in there. I love that. Yeah. Yeah, one more sound there. I like that. And that's cool. None of this stuff is quantized. It's directly in. It sounds good. Oh, I love it. And I'm actually going to use my 2020 kit. I'm going to use my 2020 kit. Going to use good old faithful 2020 kit. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell is going on here? Here we go. I'm gonna do a little cheating tonight. Do a little cheating. Like that one. Oh, hi-hat middies, you gotta love it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I gotta redo that over because those this front part. It's the Arteria Astrolab that I was doing all the audio with. The Astrolab. bass sounding like that. I'm gonna add this one last part in there. I'll be done with it. Got a little Zaytoven vibe in here tonight. You got to make at least a Zaytoven beat, at least. In your life, you got to make at least 100 Zaytoven beats. You got to. You got to. He's probably the most influential producer, like him, Shawty Red, Toomp. They gave us the sound, man. There we go. Had to fix that one. gonna take that Beethoven. Yes, sir. What you say, what's up, Bolo? Quick question. How come every time I add an 808 to my track, it distorts everything even though my 808s aren't peaked? That means all your other sounds are too loud. So what you have to do is when you add your 808, you have to turn everything else down. And then that way it won't have everything peaking like that. So your sounds are just too loud. What you can do is go into the mixer track, hold shift, and then just touch on all of the tracks. If you got the 3.0, you can hold the mixer track, touch on all the tracks and just bring them down all together at one time, or you can just individually go to each one of your mixer tracks and turn everything down, then add the 808. You know what I'm saying? So that way, you can add, add the 808 and everything won't be distorted. And it doesn't have to be peaked on the other end. It's just all the sounds is just pretty much fighting with each other. So that's how that works. That's what I've noticed. No problem, man.
Bolo.
Who did you get to do your tag for you? It's actually a guy named Moody from Tampa, Florida. He's actually deceased right now. He actually died in a car crash a few years ago, almost 10 years ago. One day he came by the studio. This is probably like 2005, 2006. He came by and did a song and said my name in the beat, and I thought it was dope, so I just used it ever since. And it's kind of sentimental. Me and him wasn't like close, but we were still close. But it's kind of sentimental, and a lot of people, some people even, it's like a stripper named Bolo. He actually used my tag. I got to hit him up like, hey man, you got to take that off there because that's that's my deceased homeboy on there you're using. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But yeah, he's deceased, and I've been using his tag since like 2006. So, yep, that's where I got it from.
Bolo.
Thank you. actually kind of cool. I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just bounce it. Sounds good. I don't have to add too much to it. Export the mix down. Name that. Bounce it down. So that's cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna wrap it up tonight. It's late. I gotta get up in the morning. 1:07. Dang. I'm here for 2 hours. I don't really usually be on here that long. But I appreciate everybody coming on here. Appreciate everybody rocking out. Make sure you guys share this. Like, if you guys are on here and you have not liked, please go and hit that like button. And do you feel like rappers are still using too, huh? We got to reword that. But please make sure you like and share, and just make sure that you turn on your post notifications so you'll know when I be online and when I be on live and stuff like that as well. I got some new videos coming out. I actually got another video featuring the Arteria Astrolab. This thing is actually very dope. I did all the sounds, all the melody sounds in it. This is one of my favorite boards that I had in a long time. Favorite boards I had in a long time, and this ain't going nowhere no time soon. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This has everything that I need as a producer. So if you guys got any questions, anything real quick, I'm gonna open up for questions for maybe like just a couple minutes for the people who are still in here. I know a lot of people had to go to sleep on the East Coast, but if you have any questions that you want to ask me, please go ahead and ask me any questions right now. So I'm gonna open up the floor. If you got any questions to ask, please go ahead and ask me right now. If you want to kind of skip, you can go ahead and do like Da Vinci Black did and go ahead and pay for the skip for the questions. But if you got any questions, please go ahead and ask me right now. This will be the best time for you guys to go ahead and ask. Any questions? I'm going to open up the floor for about 2 minutes. And then after that, I'm about to give me one more drink and go to sleep. Oh, thank you so much, man. Yeah, that Tom G and JT money, yeah, it's going good. It's going real good. Do you feel like rappers are still using trap beats like that? Yeah. It's a whole movement going on right now in Atlanta. And some of the hottest songs right now are these kids, 16, 17, 18 years old, are going back and they're getting these older trap style beats. That's like the new wave right now. That's like the new wave going on right now. Metro Boomin just put out a whole futuristic album with all the old Atlanta sounds. Came out yesterday. Well, 12 o'clock last night. But all the older guys are on there. All the older producers that started that whole futuristic sound, he got all those producers on there. So yeah, like they're bringing that back right now. That's like the big thing. Sorry to hear about that. I definitely understand the value of it. Just looking for someone possibly to do one for me. Dope beats, nicer. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Guess I got to get out there in Oklahoma. In Oklahoma, it's hard to get people on it. Nah, it's gonna come quick. That Wham record is Wham, big. They sampled that from like a 2008 song, and that girl Pluto, she has a song called that Wham record. It's a huge record around the country, and it's a sample from an old Zaytoven song, and they would say Zaytoven beat, but that song is like one of the biggest songs in the country right now. And a lot of these kids are actually taking these older records and they're making them new. They adding new like kicks and snares to it, but they're keeping the element of that older sound. So that's what's going on in Atlanta right now. And if it happens in Atlanta, it's going to spread everywhere else. So that's just how it is. Yeah. So there's nothing wrong, man. If you got some older beats and stuff like that, man, go ahead. It's that time right now. Do you know Country Rain? No, I do not. I'm just about to ask a similar question to that. Okay. Yeah, right now it's like that time. Like they have so many new artists that want that old Atlanta sound, and that's what they're doing. And you got to think some of these songs are 20 years old now. Some of these songs are 15 years old, so they're sampleable, if that's a word. So yeah, you can go ahead and really resample some of these songs or just create that older sound, that old swag. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about the Nexus VST? I would say get it because that's kind of what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? That, They bringing back all these old sounds, the old Nexus sounds, everything. I like hardware. As you guys can hear, I like how the hardware just blends in, even though I did use like a sampler inside the program for the drums, but I like to commit my sounds and everything sounds good, so it's good. Bolo, you didn't tell us you did the majority of Tom G's album. You only speak of the track you did with JT Money, but you did your damn thing on that Tom G album. Yeah, that Tom G album actually is called Man of the Hour 2. We actually did the first Tom G album, Man of the Hour. We did that when we was in college. Actually, I'm it's crazy because I did the first Man of the Hour the same year the Buccaneers won the Super Bowl, and I made all the beats at my homeboy's apartment when the Bucs were winning the Super Bowl for the first time. So that was like 2002 or 2003. We did that album. Me and Tom was in college. I was a few years older than him. And we did his first Man of the Hour, which that was crazy too. I did a lot of great samples on that. Like I did my thing on that. One. And then we decided to do another one, and we finally got it out. And I actually mixed the whole album except for like maybe 2 records, and I put the whole thing together. So I really wanted him to just rap. You know what I'm saying? I really want him just to rap. And so we actually got some other songs where he's really like going in, but we're gonna do another album real soon. And I put the whole thing, I pretty much put the whole thing together. He came up here to Atlanta and recorded. We recorded in Florida. I was going back and forth. It was like maybe a three-year process with this because we were waiting on certain clearances. We had a record with T.I., which one of the people who are members of the channel, he made the beat. We got T.I. on it, but we couldn't get it cleared, so we had to leave that record off. So, yeah, we had some nice features on there. So it worked out pretty cool. Yeah, I did. I mixed pretty much everything on there, mastered it, and put the whole thing together. They just put it in order, basically, and they doing all the videos and stuff. But, yeah, we did a lot of that stuff here right here in Atlanta, and I was going back and forth to my hometown in Florida. We was knocking that out. I'm going to do that again with some more artists down there as well. So, yeah. And that was a late song. That was like one of the last songs we did. Because I sent that beat to him in like 2022, and that beat wasn't finished at all. And then when he put his verses on, I went in and added some more production to it, and then we did the breakdown to it, and it all worked out. Oh, thank you, Black Ghost. Yeah, I'm actually a sampler. People don't know I actually sample a lot. But I haven't sampled because, this is what people want. This is the style of music people want. But, yeah, I actually sample a lot. I used to be a sampler. I can chop up some samples. That's one thing I can do. Even samples you think I can't chop up, I can chop them up. Yeah, it's a lot different from my lives, yeah. It's a lot different. I can't really do a lot of samples on the live because, the thing with the content ID and all that stuff. My hometown is Tampa, Florida. That's where I was born and raised and reared. Left when I was 18 years old. Came back when I was 25. Left again when I was 27. And been up here in Atlanta ever since. Yeah. But let's go ahead and listen to these last 2 beats again. Let's go ahead and play that first one again one more time. Let me see how that one came out. Why do you think the old ATL sound is coming back with all the different new genres and futuristic beats? Why are people gravitating towards the old? I think because people, to be honest with you, I think the reason why that sound is coming back, I think people want to get back to old Atlanta. I think they want to get back to the days where it wasn't always everything was shoot, kill. I'm doing this and doing that. Like, I think people are tired of that, and I think people want to have feel-good music again. And that music was feel-good music. It was dance music. That's when the thugs in the club would dance and do the snap and everything like that. And I came towards the tail end of that era. And I'm telling you right now, that was a great time to be in Atlanta right there. It was a great time. Don't get me wrong. It was still a lot of stuff going on here, but it was a great time musically. In the clubs, it was a great time. People just had a great time with that type of sound. And I think it's good that they're bringing that back. I think it's good that JD is actually bringing back that strip club type of a sound. He's trying to do his thing with that strip club sound. So I think they're trying to move away from the murder, kill type of a sound. And I think they're trying to get back to that. Now, some of them songs did have references to that. They did have references, but it wasn't like a whole like drill type of a record. I think people just want to feel good right now. And when Atlanta was feeling good, everybody else was feeling good too. You know what I'm saying? So I like what they're doing. I like what Metro did just now. And he put on a lot of producers. A lot of my homeboys are on that album. I wasn't on it, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I still love it because it was so many producers that I know that are on that album, and it's dope. And I like what he did. I like how he put together. He did like a mixtape type of a thing. Had spins, like do it like a mixtape and run it back a few times. So it's actually pretty cool. It has that whole 2004 all the way up to like 2012 vibe to the whole thing. So I love it. I love it. And then JD's coming right to that with the whole strip club thing, and it's going to be cool. And then what I'm going to do too is like with my hometown, I'm going to bring back that old sound again. I'm going to work with a few artists down there who are kind of cracking, and we're going to bring that old Florida sound back to it again, and we're going to have a good time and bring that back to where it is. You know what I'm saying? I think people are just tired of just hearing just too much violence right now. And I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like you want to feel good when you listen to music. And that whole album that Metro just put out, just feel good music. Feel good music. All right, let's listen to this last beat real quick. We'll listen to the other one too. Let's listen to that other one that I did. Here we go. Uh-oh. There we go. See what we got.
Bolo, Bolo.
Oh, that came out hard. I like that. Came out pretty good. Really good. Let's go to this other one I did. Nice.
Bolo, Bolo.
Yeah, that's hard. Those came out pretty good. Came out pretty good. I like it. I like it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down for good now. Thank you guys for coming on here. I'm gonna do some more lives real soon, just cooking up. I might do some samples and stuff like that, and do it good. Got another question. Do you add any swing to your beats? Nah, just whatever the program's set to, I just do it. That's why I like to record all my stuff in live. Like as you guys can hear, none of the like melody parts are quantized, so it gives a natural swing to it. So if you just record a lot of stuff in unquantized, it would give you a natural swing. And then when you put the drums in, it just sounds good. And some of the drums, actually, I have them delayed a little bit. They're not right on the one. They might be just maybe a couple milliseconds off. So that kind of helps out with the swing as well. So you can do that. Yeah, so let me go ahead and cut this thing off because I got to get some sleep. And, man, thank you guys so much for coming on here. Make sure you guys turn on your post notifications. Please like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you want to be a member, please go ahead and be a member. You know what I'm saying? It'll help out a lot. And thank you guys for everybody who has donated to the chat tonight. Thanks to all of you guys who have donated to the chat. Thank you so, so, so much. I really appreciate all of y'all who donate to the chat. It really helps out a lot. And, yeah, I will be back on here again very, very, very soon. And if you guys came in here late, you can watch the whole live replay and, you know, you can vibe out again with me. All right. So I appreciate you guys. Y'all stay safe out there. Stay prayed up. And like I always say, peace out.